Greetings and thank you so much for tuning in today. Today I want to talk about how to squat. One of the most common complaints I receive, whether it was when I was practicing traditional physical therapy or whether it's what I do now with medical fitness and medical massage, people will say, I can't squat. And my response to them is, how do you sit on the toilet? Because when you sit on the toilet, you have to squat, even if you have a raised toilet seat. My name is Dr. Jeanette DeWitt. I'm a doctor of physical therapy as well as a health esteem coach. And today I want to really confront the myth that people often have that I can't squat. I would actually challenge that and say, perhaps it's you won't squat. And why won't you squat is really the real question. So when people tell me they can't squat, a lot of times it's because something is preventing them from squatting without pain, without discomfort, or they have a fear that as they're lowering themselves that they might fall. And that is the root cause of the problem, is something in their body and sometimes in their mindset is they can't squat. And that is what they think. When reality, it's they won't squat because I'm afraid my legs won't hold me. I am afraid that I'll lose my balance. I am afraid that my knee will hurt or my back will hurt or some other ache and pain will happen. Or I can't squat because I can't get down on the ground or I can't pick things up like that. I'd rather bend at the waist. Whatever the reason is for someone not being able to or not thinking that they can squat, if they have to go to the bathroom, they somehow find a way to squat to sit on the toilet. So my argument there is that they can squat, they just don't want to. And we have to figure out what is holding them back. So sometimes that's a range of motion issue, sometimes it's a pain issue, sometimes it's a strength issue. Whichever it is, that's actually my job, is to figure out what the problem is. And what I want to talk a little bit more about now is how can you squat better? Or how can you squat in a way that it doesn't hurt? Because I completely understand that even people who squat to sit down on the toilet may have pain doing that or may require a rail to steady themselves so they can sit down. Or maybe they can't sit down like a normal way and they have to bring one leg out to be able to sit down. So that's what I kind of want to go through, is just show you a proper way to squat. I'm going to back my camera up a little bit so you can see me. And a squat doesn't have to be big. A lot of people have this misconception that to do a squat, you have to go deep. And first of all, you shouldn't be going deep. You should be going no more than 90 degrees of a knee bend. And you don't even have to do that to get a benefit. For example, one of the best ways that I start people with learning how to squat properly is to stack up pillows either on a sofa or on a chair, or to use their bed, especially if they have a bed that's a little bit higher. Because what we focus on is we look at having their feet shoulder width apart, their knees in line with their second toe, and then using the butt muscles to actually sit down. So all they're doing here is just tapping the pillow and coming back up. Tapping the pillow and coming back up. When they do that motion, they're not even sitting down as if they would be sitting down on the toilet. It's a very mini motion. And it can be smaller than that, or I can take, as they progress, I can take away a pillow, and now they can go a little bit deeper, and they can kind of sit down there, and then as they progress, we can take away all the pillows, and they can really tap down back up, and tap down and come back up. But the rules don't change. Your feet are still shoulder width apart, your knees are in line with your second toe, and you're sticking your butt out as if somebody's playing defense on a basketball team. That is the proper way to squat. If you can sit on a toilet, you can squat. We just might need to work on your technique. We just might need to work on your range of motion. And we might need to work on your confidence so that your legs feel stronger and you feel like they're going to support you instead of giving out. If you are struggling with squatting, if you are struggling with being able to sit down on the toilet, I want you to reach out to me because I can help you through that. We can work together to determine, is it a body weight issue, meaning you are overweight, and when you're overweight, for every pound you're overweight, it's 3 pounds of force on your joints and spine. That means if you're 10 pounds overweight, that's 30 pounds of extra force on your joints and spine. And when you go to try to squat, just being 10 pounds overweight can feel 30 pounds heavier for your body. So maybe it's a body weight mass issue because you're overweight or obese. We can work through that. Maybe it's a range of motion issue because you're really, really tight, or you're stiff, or you have your body is out of balance or out of symmetry between its muscle groups. Or maybe it's a strength issue and you're weak. So when you go to sit down, you feel like you're just gonna fall right and collapse into the chair or onto the toilet seat. Whatever the issue is, you can work through it, and I wanna be the one to help you do that. Go ahead and comment in the feed below if this resonates with you, or direct message me and reach out and say, help me learn how to squat, help me sit on the toilet without any problems, because that is something that you need to be able to do every single day. I hope this has given you some value today. I hope that it encourages you to reach out and take some action so that you can live a higher quality life. And that's what all of this is about. It's about feeling good. It's about taking care of yourself and being proactive in your health. Thanks a lot and have a great day.